Well, I was on a pretty good roll here this morning. I got another little piece of patch in right here, and I was starting to figure out how to make this piece up here. It's very hard because I can't get the cutting wheel in to make a very good cut. So I was trying to, file it out. But then it started to rain. It's just drizzling, but I said, let me get in the garage and do some indoor work. So what I did is I pulled this piece. This is the panel that goes up in the inside here. And you can see down at the bottom it's rotted away. So what I'd like to do is try to make that up again. At least wire wheel it and get all the rust off it. Seems to be a little bent up. And see if I can work that into a more suitable piece. So I got it strapped down to this workmate table I got. My neighbor gave me this. And I remember I could have got one at a tag sale for like 10 bucks. If you ever see them, grab them. They're awesome. They fold up. I left mine in the rain, so this fiberboard's getting ruined. I might try to replace that with some plywood or something else if I ever come across some. But don't leave it in the rain. So it just stopped raining a little while ago. And so it's a whole lost day because I'm doing all my work outside. I'm kind of kicking myself for not storing the 47 someplace so I could use the garage. Would have got a lot done in the rain today. But yesterday, I put in a couple patches. This one here, this one here. And this outer pocket is really starting to come together as far as getting repaired. It's still got holes on the front side, here and here, and on the bottom here, underneath, here, here, and here. And I'm just putting together little patch pieces similar to what I did on the bell housing cover, or the clutch cover rather, on the 47. And this thing is structurally starting to feel a lot stiffer. Now my welds aren't the best, but I learned this on by watching Bondo Billy welds with the flux core, and Fitzy shows me how to do the cut and butt patchwork. I think he does such good work. You don't even see where his welds are. I'm not that good. Nobody's ever going to see this after the rust is all treated and all the welds are done because it's covered by the fender. And if I want to make it look a lot better, I could cover it with Bondo and make these welds just disappear. You'd never see them. But that's just, what's the point? The thing I want to do is get the rust out of here, patch it up, get this thing structurally sound. You see it's got a little flex right here, right down here. But once I put this patch in where my finger is in the glove, that won't move. And I'll patch up the rest down here. So I've got a lot of hours into this so far, and I'm going to have a lot more to go. And this is just one side. And the alternative was I could have bought this entire piece, but who knows how much of it would have been right. And I get a lot of satisfaction out of doing it myself. Well, got the first aid kit out. Look at that. Caught my hand in the grinder. That's right through the glove. That looks pretty bad, but I'll dump the peroxide on it, get it cleaned out. Yeah, that hurts. Yay. Oh man. That was just stupid. I was trying to grind inside, and I put my hand too close to the grinder. I was holding the grinder with the right hand, and my left hand I was trying to steady myself. Oh man, that hurts. Wow. It's going to take a while to heal too. Man. So I got some gauze. Got some non-stick pads. I think the Neosporin's in here somewhere. Dump that on there. But I'm guessing all that black is just, look at that. Holy cow. Ooh. Maybe I need stitches. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the walk-in just to be sure. Let them treat it right. Oh man, that slows me down. Right through the gloves. Well, could have been a lot worse. Let that peroxide do its job. Yeah, so cut from here to there. It's deepest right over here, I guess. I don't know what that black is. I'm going to put this Neosporin in there. Yeah, I think, yeah. So every time I bend my thumb, it's going to pull open. Wow. The dogs are down there barking. No, they're not barking. Missy's sleeping. The other one's shaking her collar. You can hear it. So yesterday's video ended abruptly. That's because I had a little trip to the ER. I got 7 stitches right here. Around, well, I can't show you because I'm holding the camera. But right around the base of my thumb. I was trying to reposition my hand and trying to use the grinder in a place I probably shouldn't have been trying to put it in. I was trying to stick it in through there. And it kicked and hit my thumb and cut through my skin like butter. And it was a trip to the ER. Not a fast trip. Bleeding stopped. But if 7 stitches later, and you know, now I'm not going to be able to use my hand for a little bit, so I could probably use my right hand. But the right tool to use on this, to get in there, I want to grind these nubs off, is my die grinder with the 2-inch wheel. And I was trying to stick the grinder in from this side here, and then reach in this side with my left hand to steady it. And before I could get my hand on it to steady it, it kicked and caught my hand. So, rookie mistake on my part, but lesson learned for everybody else. Use the right tool for the job. Thanks for watching.